I honestly don't know if I want surgery or not. I just want this fixed as soon as possible. In this video, I'm finally going to let you know what's been going on with my back and how I need surgery. Before we get into that, I was in desperate need of a massage and I wanted to treat the guys to their very first massage. Here's what happened. Strained my back and I'm like literally like hunched over all day. Like I'm walking because my back hurts and I want to take these guys on their first massage ever also.
Yeah.
At a massage parlor. It's not mine, no. It's definitely not mine. I booked us 3 in the same room, so.
Oh, what the? And it's all kidding. Guys massage.
It's all guys.
Come on, bro. What's up, guys? So we just arrived.
Come on, why you acting cool now?
That's pretty nice.
Hi. A reservation for the 3 people? Yes. This is their first massage ever. Is this a Thai? Is this a Thai place? Oh, I'm Thai.
You're Thai?
I'm Thai, yeah. Ha, just ha, a little bit.
Little bit.
I can hear, but it's hard for me to speak.
But you understand?
Yes, I understand.
So I cannot gossip about you.
I got you there. Good luck, Reggie. This is his first time.
Okay, you're gonna take off your clothes, okay?
Yeah, get naked. Well, in the room. Well, I'm about to get a massage, so we'll see how this goes. You'll see me after. Well, that felt amazing. I'm satisfied. How was it?
My hair is messed up.
Oh my god.
It's all over my hair, bro.
You look like you had the time of your lives.
No sleep.
You fell asleep.
Bro,
Hey, doggy.
she walked in and she was like, can I walk on your back? I was like, oh,
What?
yeah.
Like walk on it?
She was walking on my
What the heck?
It was fire, bro. I got beat.
You see what?
I got beat. She didn't do it.
Go back home.
That was alright. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
That would be. I thought I would have felt crazy good, but no, I got beat the up, cuz.
Yeah. They always do like a deep tissue massage first, which is what it's called. Until you ask like really light. Like in the beginning, she did it really hard, so I had to ask really lightly, and then she started doing it how I wanted it. You just have to tell them.
My shit was perfect, bro. But I was ticklish on my thighs.
Bro, when she was massaging my feet and my toes, I was like, I was
Dude, she
jittering
went
the whole
like
time.
in between my toes. I was like, ugh, that's kind of gross, but it felt good.
A lot of you guys have been asking what's really going on with my back. Why am I hurting so bad? What's the injury? How serious it is? What I'm gonna do? I'm here to answer all of those questions now. I'm gonna first start off with what happened in my past, and then I'm gonna go into what I have and what I'm going to do. I've had this pain since I was a junior in high school, so 8 years of my life already. It started off simply after I did any sports or running, where after sitting for a long time, as soon as I stand up, pain would shoot down my legs. And it would happen for about a minute of walking, and then it would go back to normal, and then I wouldn't have any pain now. This went on every single time I did a sport, and I never thought anything of it because I felt like I could handle it, and it didn't seem like an injury, it just hurt. Honestly, looking back at it, I should have gotten it checked out then, but I don't really go to the doctors much, to be honest. I like to take care of myself, so I thought I could fix myself. Every time I stopped playing sports, I wouldn't get any more pain. And I've played about 12 sports in my life. So I've been playing a lot of sports. In college, it started getting a little worse whenever I started playing volleyball. We were practicing every single day, and I was playing, maybe 3 to 4 hours every single day of volleyball. It was so much fun, I loved it, but it took a big toll on my body. In college, whenever it started to get really bad, I went to the chiropractor, and they told me I had to see them 3 times a week for the next 3 months. So I went, COVID hit, and then volleyball had to stop, and then I started getting better. So I thought I got fixed because of the chiropractor, but I got better because I stopped playing sports. It wasn't until recently, about 3 months ago, where the pain started coming back. I've always had some sort of minor pain when walking, which is why I always walked funny, but I never thought anything of it. The pain was mainly on the right side of the leg, and I also had pain on the left, but not as bad as the right. But 3 months ago, the pain switched to my left side. The pain started anytime I was standing for more than a minute or walking for more than a minute. So it switched. Instead of the pain as soon as I stood up and started walking, it was the opposite now. So I wouldn't have any pain after a minute of standing or walking, but over time, the pain starts hurting a lot more. The best way to put it is, if you ever hit your funny bone on a chair, the buzzing, the static that you get all on your arm, that's what it feels like throughout your whole entire leg after, I would say, 3 minutes of standing and walking. It is so uncomfortable. You feel like you have no blood in your legs, and sometimes you don't even feel anything in your legs. It's just buzzing. And it's one of the most uncomfortable, painful things I've ever felt. So now I have to wear a back brace and spinal posture so that my spine has support. And it helps me out a lot, but there's still pain whenever I walk. And I try to wear it as often as possible. The concert kind of hurt me a little bit, not gonna lie. My back is strained a little bit, but it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. I've been to 2 anesthesiologists. The first guy was honestly not a good guy at all. He tried to help me out, but he was very sketchy. He wasn't good, and he was trying to do some under the table stuff. While I would have been able to get more stuff done to me quicker, there was a lot of risks involved. I'm doing this the professional way, where I'm going to an actual clinic, an actual pain management and anesthesiologist. Unfortunately, it's gonna take a long time per session for me to get things done to me. I got my MRI radiology report back, and this is what it says right here. I would read it all to you, but honestly, I don't know what this means, but I can explain to you as best I can to what the doctor told me. He told me I had sacralization, which is this thing right here, and it looks pretty bad, doesn't it? But that's not the worst part. It's not even bad. The worst part is that on my spine, the nerves that is running through the spine, the canal that the nerves run through is very, very small. So my nerves are being pinched anytime I move or walk or have any pressure on the spine. So it really hurts a lot. So that's basically what I have now. The pain management anesthesiologist told me this.
Basically what I do, when I go in that area, try to get the inflammation control. However, none of these things, therapy, injections, will make any changes in your MRI. In other words, or in the condition there. Those will remain. And however, as you age or whatever, things may get a little bit also kind of worse because some of these arthritic issues that you have, there's no cure.
Is this something that was an injury or something I'm born with?
No, it's something that is kind of born with or due to your activities or whatever has been happening.
We're releasing music and I'm doing a concert on Sunday.
So,
well,
okay.
in like 2 months we're trying to get this fixed so I can walk.
Hopefully the injection was gonna help you a little bit. Let's see how it goes. But I will try to avoid any lifting, heavy liftings, sudden movements, things like that that could irritate.
So I guess I have to live like this forever?
That answer I really am gonna leave it to your neurosurgeon when you go home.
He basically told me that I can't be fixed, but they can help me out as much as possible. Which honestly, at the time, put me in a pretty sad mood. I was very excited to just get things over, to get things fixed and just be on my way, to play volleyball, to play basketball, to run around, be crazy Kane again, be the athletic person I love. But I can't be fixed. It's not possible. The only thing they can do is help the pain, and hopefully the pain will go away eventually, but what I have is genetics. It's not an injury. It's something I'm born with, and I know I don't have it as bad as others, and I try to be as grateful as possible for the body that I'm in. But sometimes I'm walking or standing and I have a lot of pain. It's kind of hard to do that. So I was really sad for a little bit, but now I'm just looking at the next step forward. I'm going to get an epidural steroid shot, which is basically, they're gonna put me under an x-ray machine or an MRI machine and then inject me specifically where I guess it should be. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I'm going to have to go through a couple shots of these. I also have to stretch a specific stretch that they told me every single day. I'm gonna have to do some lumbar treatment. I also have to do heat laser on my back. The worst part is I can't play volleyball or basketball anymore because they told me I'm not allowed to run, jump, or do the things that I love, honestly, with the boys. And I'm not able to lift any heavy weights that put any pressure on the spine. So anything like squats or deadlift, I'm not allowed to do anymore. My next step right now is to do these things, and also in July, I'm gonna see a neurologist. The pain management and anesthesiologist told me that if the neurologist looks at my back, they're gonna try to put me on the surgery table the next day because it's really bad. The anesthesiologist told me that I shouldn't do it because it's not gonna help the pain. It's gonna come back, it's genetics. But he still wants me to see him just in case. So that's in July. The pain management anesthesiologist, why I'm going to them is because, for one, pain management. The anesthesiologist basically is able to inject me with things in the spine properly through an x-ray machine. I honestly don't know if I want surgery or not. I just want this fixed as soon as possible. I want to be able to go on tour, meet you guys. That's one of my dreams, is to be able to see you guys all around the world. New York was so hard on me, and that's not even going to be the biggest tour that we go on, or the biggest meets. So it's going to be really tough to try and walk around everywhere. So we'll see where things go from now. I'm not even supposed to be sitting for more than 15 minutes at a time because it puts a lot of pressure on the spine. This is basically the situation that I'm in right now. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do and keep doing what I love, as always. I'm just gonna have some pain along the way, but everyone gets pain in life. There's just obstacles to overcome. Life is about how you pick yourself back up after the world pushes you down. And I'm a firm believer in that. Whatever happens, happens. As long as you stars are there with me the whole time, I'll be happy. I hope that answers a lot of your questions that you guys have about my back. If you guys have any more questions about my spine or anything that's going on, I'll be responding in the comments, so make sure you leave a comment. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, make sure to hit that sub button, it's free. For every subscription that I get, my back feels so much better. So if you hit that sub button, it would mean so much to me, so much. So thank you. No, on a real note though, subscribing is completely free. It helps me out a lot, and we're so close to 100K. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out, y'all. Goodbye.